right. Welcome to the Let's Talk Show with DM Entertainment. Weekly, we discuss heartfelt topics that matter. Opinions are respected. Awareness meets action. We're not just discussing, we're connecting, educating, and celebrating here in Fresno and Clovis areas. Local and all around talent, everybody. All right. We'd like to thank you for tuning in today. It is Thursday, September the 21st. We are filming in the beautiful CMAX studios here in the Central Valley. We're going to start with Let's Talk Sizzle. All right. The sizzle of what's going on right now is the FBI, Meyrick Garland, was testifying to our Congress, our House Congress, to see if everything that was done is true, that about the January 6th and especially the Hunter Biden situation. So let's take a look at the clip and see what they're talking about now.
Sparks flew on Capitol Hill today as House Republicans accuse Attorney General Merrick Garland of weaponizing the Department of Justice. The prosecutions of Donald Trump and the president's son, Hunter Biden, were the main topics of questioning. And CBS's Catherine Herridge watched it all.
From the outset, the Republican-led committee took a combative approach.
The fix is in.
Accusing the Justice Department's special counsel investigations of targeting a former president and going easy on the current president and his son.
There's one investigation protecting President Biden. There's another one attacking President Trump.
In forceful testimony spanning more than 5 hours, Attorney General Merrick Garland pushed back.
I am not the president's lawyer. I will add, I am not Congress's prosecutor. The Justice Department works for the American people.
According to recent closed-door testimony, some officials told congressional investigators they could not recall David Weiss, who has led the probe since 2018, saying he did not have the ultimate authority to charge the president's son.
Do you solemnly swear?
The Attorney General also disputed the testimony and handwritten notes from an IRS whistleblower that Weiss claimed he was not the deciding person, insisting to lawmakers that Weiss had the final say.
I'm going to say again, the determination of where to bring cases and which kinds of cases to bring was left to Mr. Weiss.
While Republican investigators insist over $20 million in payments from foreign sources to the Biden family and their associates, Democrats say the probes are politically motivated.
They have wasted countless taxpayer dollars on baseless investigations into President Biden and his family, desperate to find evidence for an absurd impeachment.
While most of the hearing centered on the special counsel investigation of Hunter Biden, Garland offered no insight into Weiss's decision to seek special counsel status more than 4 years into the case.
Mr. Weiss will have an opportunity to explain.
At today's hearing, the Attorney General made clear that David Weiss has the answer to Republican questions. The House Judiciary Committee has been negotiating with the Justice Department for weeks and wants testimony from Weiss October 18th, but a government shutdown could frustrate their efforts to get the special counsel under oath and on the record.
I feel that Merrick Garland is telling the truth. I was really ashamed of our House, Congress. They were very rude. They were very obnoxious to our Attorney General. And I'm not understanding why. Kendra.
Well, one thing I can say of why they really spoke about it, of why they're so frustrated. I just don't get the reasoning behind why they're, what is your reason for that? Is the reason is because instead of himself prosecuting Donald Trump himself, or instead of himself doing Hunter Biden case, he accounted a special counsel, hired a special counsel for them, so it wouldn't be any bias. So I'm not sure why they're upset about it. they're just trying to find some reasons just to, to distract them from our current recent president and what he's doing. They, all of a sudden now that it's Trump, we've had all kind of celebrities go before the justice system in due process. It's been the same justice system. All of a sudden now it's corrupt because it's Trump. So now we're going to throw all of these things, Biden impeachment. And I'm not saying they don't have nothing to go on with that. This has been a long time. You should have been found something by now, but keep on looking. Like you said, they can search all they want to. But that doesn't change what Trump has going on. It's not going to change it, regardless if Hunter go to prison. Good, send him to prison. I'm not, okay. He deserves the same thing. Justice needs to be served for him. Also, Trump will get his too. Now they're going to have all these things going on back and forth. Like you said, it's a fight back and forth. They just going to keep on fighting, but it's going to be an end to it. It's an end to it.
Soon. Sizzle.
Well, I personally believe that the truth shall set us free. Listening to him just now, he specifically stated that Wise was in control. Wise will tell you all of that. It was Wise. It was Wise.
That's
it was
who he
Wise.
hired.
And so until Wise comes out and give us his story, I don't think that we have anything to go by.
Right.
I really don't, because the whole time he
Oh,
gave
yeah.
us nothing. He absolutely gave us nothing. He kept on saying, Wise,
Right.
Wise, Wise.
Well, Wise is the one, actually, he assigned Wise for Hunter Biden's case, and he was a Trump appointed.
I do understand.
There we go. So he didn't find what they wanted. That's what it was. He didn't find what they wanted to see.
No,
So
right.
now it's something wrong with Wise.
Now let me ask you a question.
Wise didn't do this, and Meyrick Garland, at the end of the day, it is, they give what they want to Meyrick Garland, what they found. Everybody's going to put that, as soon as all this comes, it's going to be back in Meyrick Garland's hands. He just don't want to be the one that's investigating.
My thing is, the truth shall set you free.
It will.
One thing that my mom always taught me, she said there's 3 sides to the story. It's your side, it's my side,
And the
truth.
truth, okay.
Yes.
I do.
And right now, the only thing we're getting is one side, and that one side is telling us, you need to ask the other party. So until the other party comes and give us their side, how can we even make a decision on what's right, what's false, what's true, what's nothing? Because we don't know the whole story.
The evidence is in a lot of what they found. The indictments are not full of just blah, blah, blah. These evidence, that's what the indictments say. Have you read them? Read them.
I have read the indictments.
Okay, so
but
that's
I'm-
what they all
Okay,
found, but they still have to go through due process. But that's what they found. That's the evidence. You said one side. Okay.
No, it's what I mean by it's one-sided is the only person that's speaking up for their innocence right now is Garland.
Yeah.
And he keeps
Wise
on
wasn't
blaming
there.
it on Wise.
He
We
wasn't
need-
there.
Right.
He's
we
not
need
blaming Wise. He's saying that's who got the information that they're looking
What
for.
I'm telling you is he gave us nothing there. On that clip, he absolutely gave us nothing. Every
I
time
heard
they
a lot.
asked him a question, he kept on directing it to Wise. And what I'm saying is until Wise gets there and give us his version of what happened, we'll never know what really took
When is it? The
place.
18th?
Okay,
The 18th? He'll give it to us the
let me tell you-
18th.
But let me tell you something.
We'll see what he say.
Go ahead, Billy.
No,
Tell us
'cause-
what you think.
Okay, what I think is, it's all a witch hunt.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my God, please
No.
don't get her started with the
No.
witch hunt. $1 million attorneys, boy. For a witch hunt. $1 million
No, I'm just
attorneys.
saying the Republicans is it's a
I know,
witch hunt
I
for
know.
them. They look at they. No, they looking for something because they're trying to protect Trump, and that's what they're doing. They're trying
And
to
everybody's
take the
getting
focus
in
off of
trouble.
him.
Everybody's getting in trouble, and it's just leading up. But he ain't supposed to be. He good. He cool.
Right,
He
and the
didn't
man-
know
and,
nothing.
and
Come
he's
on.
sitting there, he's
Come
telling
on.
him what his job and what his position is, and that's going in one ear, coming out the other one.
Why are you guys making it specifically about Trump? Because this is not only about Trump. This is also about Biden's side
yeah,
as well.
and wait a minute.
And the mockery they're making of the DOJ.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what they
who?
are trying now,
Who's
but
making
that's
a mockery
what
of the
they're
DOJ?
doing. They're basically saying that they use the DOJ to weaponize to go
Who's
against.
saying that?
That's what the whole thing about. That
No,
was
no. But who's saying that they're weaponizing? The DOJ is
So wait a minute,
weaponized.
so wait a minute.
Republicans.
The Republicans, whether it was the
Why they saying?
Republicans
Why
or
are they
not,
saying that?
Whether it was the Republicans or not, that's what they're saying.
That-
They're
no,
saying
it's
that
where-
you're not-
it
they're
is
saying-
the
listen,
Republicans.
Listen, they're saying because we haven't got not one judgment yet.
Okay.
We haven't got not one
Stay
judgment.
tuned.
Right
Due
now,
process, due
all-
process.
due process.
You said due
Right now, we
process.
just got your opinion.
We got-
Okay,
and you
okay,
know
but
what?
listen to this. Like you said, we need facts.
Exactly.
Finish.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. No, but like I said, the Republicans is looking for some. And yes, and Biden's son, that's what you got to understand. President Biden's son, which is a whole grown behind man. He did what he did, and if he did it and he get busted in it, that's on him. What do President Biden have to do with that?
Oh, I don't know.
And I'm like, why are they?
President Biden have anything to do with
Okay,
this?
Well, that's
then
what
why-
they're
that's
trying
what
to impeach him for. I mean, they're doing a lot of extra stuff there.
And I'm like, that don't make no sense to me.
Yes, but you know what?
Well, that'll come out
The
too.
thing
I
is,
mean,
the like he's saying, Meyrick Garland was saying, certain things by being Attorney General he can't speak about. But the Republicans are the ones, even the Democrats, some things they can't question him on because of the privacy
Right.
and things.
Yeah.
But they knew that when they called him.
Yeah.
So it'll make him look like he trying to hide something
Make him look
or
bad.
he don't want to say something.
Right.
So the thing is, I don't know about you ladies, but I'm getting tired of all of it because it's like a kid and it's his fault. No, it's his fault.
no, it's a bunch
It's his
of,
fault.
I'll tell you,
his
it's a
fault.
bunch of manipulation.
Yes, it is.
With a specific party, bunch of trying to manipulate and get your mind off of what's really going on. The most pathetic thing is this ex-president and everybody else who's in with him tried to overthrow the government election.
Okay, but that's true. But listen.
No, not you.
But listen,
But you sitting here, you're in
all
jail.
I can tell you is this. I'm tired as an American. I'm going to tell you because Donald Trump did what he did, and true enough, he needs to pay for it. But some of the Democrats, it's like kids. It's like they're not adults. It's like one party is blaming the other party and the other party, and we're not saying that he's not wrong because he is wrong.
Right.
But it's like every time I watch it, I get upset. Anybody else?
No, it is.
I
It gets
can't-
you
I
need a
can't
break
never
from it.
just watch it
You
'cause
do
I'm
need a
seeing-
break from it sometimes.
Yeah, you have to because
Yeah.
you get mad. But let's look at a clip and show how another American feels about what's going on. About Donald Trump and does he love America and what's going on with this whole situation as he sees it.
I'm saying he loves America. Donald Trump doesn't love America. If he loved America, he would have peacefully walked away when the voters rejected him. He's trying to become our dictator, and we need to be clear about that. And all of the politicians who are trying to make sure they don't get primaried by speaking up on Donald's behalf right now, they are facilitating a man who wants to end our constitutional government because he believes, Donald believes, that no one but he is competent to be president of the United States, which is unbelievably.
Okay? I can understand what he just said, and I think both parties are acting immature sometimes. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I didn't say which one is right and which one is wrong, but we are Americans. They should be fighting together instead of so separated because of Donald Trump. Donald Trump knows what he's doing, and some of the Republicans do, and some of the Democrats do. But they got to think about other things that's going on and what other countries is looking at this. They could probably end up taking over America because of this fight for democracy, fight for who want to be in charge and who not.
I
And the
believe we
blaming.
should let the American people, they're going to speak like they spoke last time. So that's what's going to be. Now, how everybody else take it is how they take it, whether or not who win what.
Yes.
But the American people, at the end of the day, that's the last say.
So we need to put our votes in, and we need
Please.
to pay attention to what's going on and do
Vote.
something about it.
Please
This
vote.
was great, ladies, but we're going to take a break, and we will be right back with the next segment.
Do your relationship feel like it's crumbling? Do you feel like the connection is gone? Has your relationship hit a brick wall?
Sometimes I think to myself, does she even want to be with me? I'm constantly alone. I even eat alone. I just want my wife back. You know, the one I married.
It's like, how many times do I have to say it? I need help. All of the household responsibilities are on me, true enough. He pays the bills, but I do everything else. I don't have time to make love when he wants, or even give him the time he feels he deserves.
Change can help. Let My Purpose Retreats show you how. Visit us today at www.mypurposeretreats.com for further information.
All right, great. Are you guys ready for some Let's Talk Sports?
Yes.
All right. There is a controversy surrounding Deion Sanders Let's watch the clip.
Former Cowboys great Deion Sanders knows exactly how to find the spotlight, but this time, Coach Prime being front and center was not of his own doing. Sanders' Colorado team facing in-state rival Colorado State Saturday, and their coach, Jay Norvell, offered up this hot take.
And I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me.
So many points to be made. First, I wonder if Coach Prime will send Norvell a thank you note. The Buffs face Oregon the following week and could have easily looked over Colorado State, but not now. Also, what are Norvell's players thinking? Coaches preach to their players so many times to avoid saying something that would end up riling up their opponent. Norvell served it up on a silver platter. And listen, I'm all about civility, but bringing up his mom to make his point was completely out of bounds. Was Norvell implying Sanders wasn't raised right? Whatever he was doing, he stepped in it, and Coach Prime pounced.
But when they give us ammunition, they done messed around and made it what? It was just going to be a good game. They done messed around and made it personal. It was going to be a great test, a battle of Colorado, but they done messed around and made it personal.
Just like Michael Jordan in the Last Dance documentary, Colorado has every reason to take it personal, and you know they've got a chip on their shoulder. And now perhaps Coach Norvell will practice what he preaches to his players and stay out of the bulletin board business.
Okay. Lily.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what you think about Coach Prime.
Prime time just showed up and showed out. That's what he did. And yes, it was personal.
He did.
Yes, Norvell made it personal. He's speaking on him, and then the killer part about it is when you spoke on his mother. You know good and well them like fighting words. So he came out on the field and he did what he had to do, and they broke him off proper, and now he just at home licking his wound. I bet you'll think about what you say the next time now, won't you?
Cicely?
Oh man, they just don't know who they're messing with. You know what I'm saying? That is an NFL MVP.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? He's an all-around sports MVP to be correct. And so they just didn't know he really didn't know who he was messing with. And the fact that he wanted to make it personal and bring his mother into it, I'm like, Lily, those are fighting words to people that look like us. Those are fighting words. What you say about my mama? You know, that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And so he took it somewhere else. But I can bet you next time, I'm like Lily, his mouth is going to be closed and shut.
Exactly.
Kendra?
I get this a lot with sports and everything like that, and people do sometimes overstep their boundaries with it. They do go and take it too far, and a lot of people take it personal. But the way that I respect that they always get back is on the field or on the court. That's where you show them that you're not playing that, and that's what he done. That's what he done.
Exactly.
Yes, but the thing that got me is because he said it the way my mama told me. See, that's starting something.
Yep.
And you know that Deion Sanders is working with a new team this year, and it's a lot of things he has to learn.
Yeah.
So it was probably just to tout him, but it becomes Deion Sanders is just a straightforward person. He's gonna tell you how he feels, you know. And a lot of times people don't, because they don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But he'll tell you, and you can tell his mom the same way, because she said, "I told him to kick butt, and I told him to kick butt," and I was like, "Yeah." But you know, he's selling out the stands, the whole college. School thing, every game is sold out, all the season tickets. We all can't wait to watch it every Saturday or whenever they play. And it's late, we still up. So he's bringing controversy just by working with different colored children now, because he was working with a lot of African American kids. Now he's working with different colors.
Because they were saying something about that.
Different state. And everybody loves Deion Sanders. So it doesn't matter what color we are or where we come from. If you got the right heart condition, if you love kids, because he always say, I love the kids. I was a coach too. I love my kids. I loved them. And I can understand their academics is high, everything, because he know that people would say something about it. But that whole state of Colorado is happy because he's there.
Yes. All I was just going to say is he took that team somewhere else. That team was not on the winning streak, and
Right.
now that he is the
12
coach,
and 1.
they have not lost a game. They have been just killing the gridiron, and that was all because of Deion Sanders. So talk all the mess you want to talk, like she said, show up on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we should learn something from that too. We should encourage our children. He encouraged us. You see how he hugged them? He hugged them.
Yes.
You know, when he made a mistake, he didn't go off on them or nothing. Love is what brings people together,
Yes.
and it causes people to believe in themselves, and he always speak positive to them. And it ain't just about his son. Well, your son did this. He said, yeah, I'm proud of my sons.
Yes.
But I'm proud of these boys. I'm
Yeah.
proud of all my boys.
That's
Right.
right.
They like all my kids. And I love that because you don't see that too much.
No.
Yes.
Especially when a coach is coaching his own child, because you have some coaches just that it's all about their son.
Yeah.
It's not, they're not
He's
worried about
not
nobody
biased.
else, just their
Yeah.
son. But Deion spread the love. That's what he did. He spread his love.
That's right. That's right. So, all right. We're going to take a break.
The most important things in life are the connections we make, person to person, city to city. Amtrak is setting in motion a new era of rail that will change the way America moves. We're looking for all kinds of people to work and grow in a variety of roles. Build a career with us. Your future rides with Amtrak.
Hey, welcome back to the Let's Talk Show. And we have a special guest today, everyone. The one who's opened up her brand new beauty supply, beauty shop, Pauline Cruz, Bledsoe. Let's welcome her.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, how
Hi.
you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
We doing good. We are excited. Y'all see these glasses? Y'all see these? Girl, you look good. You look good.
I feel Puerto Rico.
Thanks to you.
Yes.
And your new shop. So, could you tell us a little bit about your grand opening that's going to be taking place on Saturday, right?
Saturday from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So we're going to have free food, refreshment, prizes, and having a good time.
Okay. Could you tell us what you have at the shop that we could maybe purchase? Because we already got our stuff right here, but we want to come and look for some other things that you have.
We have a hair boutique where we have braiding hair, wigs. We make customized wigs. Also accessories, purses, sunglasses, earrings, makeup, eyelashes, like anything that you can think of. We have it, beads, barrettes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
Lily, you have anything you want to?
I look beautiful.
Girl,
I look so romantical. No, but I heard that you have, is it the Brazilian? Yeah, she has the Brazilian butt lift ordeal that you have?
Yes, it's non-invasive, no surgery, no medical medicine involved,
Okay.
no risk, same day.
Oh, okay.
So one session you'll see a big difference.
Okay.
Cicely?
Yes. I'm so glad to meet you. It's
Nice
an
to meet you as
honor.
well.
Well, I do have a question. I am an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
and so it's quite a struggle getting out there on your own, to start your own business. Can you give me like a little insight of some of the things that you had to go through to make it to this wonderful, successful point that you're at now?
I would say a lot of hard work, sun up to sundown, networking, and basically if you have good customer service and you listen to your customer to see what their needs and wants are and not make it about money. If you're about money, get out of business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to cater and find out what their needs and wants are. And once you tackle that, you'll be good.
That's wonderful. One more question. One more question. So I know you said that you brought up the customer service, but when it comes to the linguistics and everything like that, just getting really deep down into the permits and stuff like that it takes to open up a business, was the process like smooth sailing, or did you have hurdles? What are some of the things that people like me can look forward to open up our own brick and mortar?
It was easy for me. I also have a degree in business management.
Okay.
And a bachelor's and AA also in business marketing and accounting. So I knew to take those courses to get myself prepared for what I was trying to get into.
Okay.
But I would say any type of business classes or something like that can kind of help you, and then also get a mentor that could help and shape and mold you and push you in the right direction.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Well, first off, thank you for opening up your new business, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's always nice to have new things coming in Fresno area. We do need things like that. What kind of refreshments will be there?
We're gonna have kid-friendly and adult
And
beverages,
kid-friendly.
yes.
I was just wondering, it is important.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that is important. That's pretty much all I want.
We want some hot dogs. What we gonna have?
Oh, we're gonna have hot dogs, party wings,
Well, different
potato
days
salad.
or different days or just every day? Well, different days, the food vary.
Oh, no, just for Saturday.
Oh, just for Saturdays.
The grand opening.
Oh, for the grand opening. But I mean,
yes.
for every day, would you have that kind of adult and kid-friendly?
Oh, yes, we
Just
do
don't have
offer
every
like
day.
snacks, and we also have like lemonade, water, things like that.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
And adult drink, 6
Thank
ounce.
you. I was just wondering. I was just wondering.
I don't want to be responsible after the 6 ounce drink.
I'll make sure to sign up.
I'm gonna be there
Gotta
Saturday.
protect
I know
yourself.
that.
Yeah,
I want some of these. I want me some earrings. I want me some eyelashes.
Yeah.
And I want that. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the person that's gonna try it out, and I'm gonna let you guys see it every single time I go get it done to see the difference.
The body sculpt.
The body
That's what I
sculpting.
want to ask.
I can't wait to get started because you know I want to look good.
Can you give us a little bit of insight? So I've heard a lot about body sculpting, but I don't know in depth what it consists of. Can you give us a little bit of breakdown of what it actually is and what it does?
What it does is it breaks up the fat molecules, and we, as women, our hormones start to not work as they used to as we were younger, and so we build up visceral fat in the front. And so what that does is it breaks down the fat deposits that's in your body, and so then you'll then flush them. So you'll see results like the first day, and it will last at least about 8 months. And so it's a constant where it's just removing itself.
So it's
Now,
still
I heard
working
you said
after.
That, I know you spoke about hormones. Us as women, our hormones, Well, I am a breast cancer survivor, and my breast cancer was hormonal. What would be advice for somebody like me that has to be very cautious about her hormonal intake, especially estrogen?
I would say to mainly go plant-based. If you do more greens.
No, in regards to the sculpting, am I eligible candidate?
Some people are and aren't. So if you have an active problem, medical condition, no.
Okay.
But if it's a past condition, you could.
Oh, even if it's hormonal, so take for example, like I said, mine is estrogen driven. I have to be very cautious of the foods that I eat and the type of estrogens that I ingest. So being that it plays around with your hormone system, like when you're doing that, like I'm not gonna say play around, it adjusts your hormones. What will it be safe for me to do something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. That's good to know.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, there's no risk
Yes.
involved.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, I know that I like to shop, and I know y'all ladies like, is we gonna have some discounts that we can talk about? You'll let us know on Saturday?
We're very budget friendly.
Okay.
So opening the place, that's where I'm passing my savings along to you. So we will offer very, very good prices.
All right. Woo! We can look good, ladies. All right. Could you tell them where the shop is gonna be and what time the grand opening? And
Okay, we're at First and Bullard, 5783 North First Street. So we're next door to High Life Barbershop, and that's where we're at.
Which parking lot is that? Would that be the Save Mart parking lot or the 99?
The library.
The library. Okay, you're over there at the KFC parking lot.
Mhm.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, and bring the kids.
3 to 7.
3 to 7 Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday, September the 23rd.
Yes.
And we will see you there. Thank you so much for coming in here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We'll be right back.
Let's talk. Come on. Let's talk. Come on. Come on.
Do your relationship feel like it's crumbling? Do you feel like the connection is gone? Has your relationship hit a brick wall?
Sometimes I think to myself, do she even want to be with me? I'm constantly alone. I even eat alone. I just want my wife back. You know, the one I married.
It's like, how many times do I have to say it? I need help. All of the household responsibilities are on me, true enough. He pays the bills, but I do everything else. I don't have time to make love when he wants, or even give him the time he feels he deserves.
Change can help. Let My Purpose Retreats show you how. Visit us today at www.mypurposeretreats.com for further information.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Well, guess what's coming to Fresno? Guess what's coming to Fresno?
What?
Not only a grocery store, but a free grocery store where you can go in and get your food for free. Let's look at the clip and see what's going on, when it's gonna take place.
A first-of-its-kind free grocery store is opening its doors to help those in the community who need it most.
Bring neighbors a dignified experience where they can choose anything they need to meet their nutritional needs.
The First Fruits Market is inside of the city center in Fresno and will officially open on Wednesday, September 20th from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. It will be open 3 days a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and will serve about 2,400 people each month. And instead of price tags, you'll find something different.
Our limits on items, so the frozen animal protein will be select 1, dairy select 1, canned vegetables select 2, so on.
Because of the stigmas around receiving free food, the Central California Food Bank aimed to take the space inside the city center and inside the First Fruits Market to the next level, taking pride in serving the community with dignity.
This is a great thing that's going on here in Fresno. I'm excited. It started actually yesterday. I can't wait to go into the store and I ain't got to pay for nothing. It's going to be an amazing thing. What you guys think? What you think, Cicely?
I think it's amazing, especially being that there was a stigma on free food, you know? I can remember when I was young, my mom and my aunties and stuff used to talk about the free cheese, the government cheese.
Butter and cheese.
Butter and everything.
Wasn't it the best cheese?
Oh,
It
and
was
the best butter.
There was a stigma that you became embarrassed,
Yeah.
your families in the food line at the food bank. But to know that they have this brick and mortar that's open and you're treated like a decent human being and you're able to shop and pick the things that you want and have dignity and pride, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
That is.
What you think, Kendra?
I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Not many things, you don't hear about free things that much often, especially food. With inflation and everything being so high and everything like that. I think it's awesome. That's a limit on everything like that. I just hope people don't go in there and just, doing too much, but I think it's awesome. They need more things like that everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Really?
I think it's great too. I'm just wondering how long it's gonna last. I just don't want it to start and then, get down the road where we ran out of food, so they're closing down the store. But I think it's really good. I know that there's going to be a lot of homeless people that go in there to get something to eat, but I'm just wondering, you know, hopefully they are treated kind, you know, because they don't have anything. So, and I just hope that everything just turns out fine, good for everybody. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. I'm glad they're doing that here in Fresno. We need more things like that in Fresno. Okay, we'll be right back.
The most important things in life are the connections we make, person to person, city to city. Amtrak is setting in motion a new era of rail that will change the way America moves. We're looking for all kinds of people to work and grow in a variety of roles. Build a career with us. Your future rides with Amtrak.
Welcome back. We want to do the Let's Talk shout out. And I want to do it to the Blakeney Foundation of the Blakeney Children Foundation of Fresno, who supports children who've lost parents and parents who have lost children. Started by Suzette Kelly. All right, let's welcome our next guest, Suzette Kelly.
All right, yeah. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi,
Can
hi.
you introduce yourself?
Yes, hi.
But
Like she said, I am Suzette Kelly. I have a foundation called Blakeney's Children Foundation.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm so excited to tell you about it.
We want to see it. We have a beautiful clip that we would like to share with everyone. Yes. Let's check it out.
A Fresno woman who lost her son in a car accident late last year is channeling her grief through a foundation she started to help others. KC24's Rhett Rodriguez joins us in the studio with more on how this woman's helping families cope with the loss of a parent.
Suzette Kelly lost her 26-year-old son Meyrick last year. He left behind a 3-year-old daughter. Kelly was the one that had to tell her that her dad wasn't coming home. So she started a nonprofit in her son's name to help other kids like her granddaughter overcome the loss of a parent.
Frankly, I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I was going to die with him, to be honest. I was lost. I was confused.
Suzette Kelly's world was shattered on January 10th, 2022, when she received a phone call that her son Meyrick was killed in a car crash on Temperance and North Avenues in Fresno County.
It's just amazing.
Meyrick left behind a 3-year-old daughter. Kelly says it was hard to watch her granddaughter process the loss.
And she was like upset too. You know, she wouldn't speak or nothing like that.
One day, Kelly was inspired to make a difference. After getting off the phone with her granddaughter, she quit her job as a nurse and went all in on the foundation.
She called and she said, "I need you." She said, "Grandma, I need you." And that's when I knew that I had to start something.
For over a year, Kelly has held the hands of more than 150 kids who have lost a parent. The Blakeney Foundation assists surviving parents with financial support and special events like spa days or even paying for a babysitter so they can take a night out. For the kids, the foundation steps in as a parent, helping them with back-to-school shopping, going to the movies, or the water park. Most recently, Suzette took 80 kids to the movies. This was all out of her own pocket.
Well, right now, it's coming from me and my husband and our credit cards. So we're like maxed out.
Kelly says all of the families she's helped have a special place in her heart, but the first stands out the most because it was her granddaughter and the baby's mother.
You know, that's one of the biggest things I'm thankful for, because I don't know where I would kind of be without her, honestly.
And if you would like to donate or get involved with the Blakeney Foundation, you can visit our website, yourcentralvalley.com. In the studio tonight, Rhett Rodriguez, KC24, local news that matters.
Such an impact. Thank you, Rhett.
I am so so amazed.
Yeah.
I'm sure this was not easy for you. Could you tell us a little bit about what motivated you and helped you get through this time?
Yeah, first because I knew I had to get out of bed. I knew I had to, my granddaughter and my other grandkids, but I knew I had to do something, and seeing a child not understanding what's going on and thinking it might be their fault, I didn't want her to feel that way. I want her to know that, you know what, Daddy's up in heaven and he's watching you and we got you, we're gonna protect you. And then I said, you know what, let's do this to all the kids. You know, let's help them, because I know when mothers are losing their kids, and they're too busy mourning themselves, so they're not worrying about the other child, you know what I'm saying? That child, what that child's going through. So we're just making sure that we step in and make sure that these kids is taken care of and letting them know that, you know what, we got you. We got you, you know, we got you.
That is awesome.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You are so strong and brave to do something like that, especially when you lose a child, because you know, I lost a child. So it can really wear on you. But one thing I can tell you from losing a child is I did grief share. If you lose anybody that's close to you or anybody in your family, take grief share. It done an amazing job. I was in the bed almost 2 years. So I can kind of understand some of what you've been through. And one day you wake up and say, hey, I got to make a difference. I can't keep on mourning. I can't keep on crying and not getting up. And the first thing come to mind is you want to help someone else.
Yeah.
You want to help someone else.
You do. You do.
And that gives you so much joy.
It does.
To get up every day, to be able to help someone else. You know, they say in the Bible, it's more happiness giving than it is in receiving. So look at what you're doing. Look at how many kids have you did something for?
150.
Wow. 150.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Wow. They're so grateful. I know they're so grateful to you. Anybody have anything to ask?
I just wanted to say I relate to you regarding losing a child. I lost a son. He was 12 years old. And he was my everything. A lot of people know, you know, when they know who I'm talking about, little Carvel. And he was so much like me, it's crazy. And I was like, you know, it wasn't like an accident or anything he was in, but I had him when I was like 5.5 months pregnant. He had a lot of complications, but God seen him through it all. And I said, I was blessed to have him for 12 years. And I said, you know, God knows best. I said, you know, even though I want him here with me forever, because I always felt like mommies goes before their babies.
Yes.
And so I said, but my plans is not God plans.
Right.
And I said, you know, so he's been gone for this January on the 19th, he'll be gone for 25 years. So I'm telling you, when you feel like crying, cry, because some people say, don't think about it, think about it. When you want to cry, cry. And sometimes, you know, because it took prayer for me, because my father and my mother, they're gone now, you know, it's been gone 7 years. So, but every time I came in the house, my father would pray for me. Every time I would come out the bedroom or the restroom, he would pray for me, because God showed him what I was planning on doing. I kept trying to give away my youngest child, but God showed him. And he was praying every day. But you know what? Prayer, crying, talking about him, it's a healing process.
Yeah.
But like I said, I commend you for all you do. You are awesome. I mean awesome.
Yes. Cicely?
Wow. I do too want to commend you. You know, a lot of us talk the talk but don't walk the walk.
Exactly.
And to know that you took something so tragic and you expelled it from yourself by helping other children, I think is beautiful. So I first want to commend you on that.
Yes.
My second thing is, with such a beautiful program, because like I said when we were back in the dressing room and everything, I was one of those mothers that was intrigued by the Little Mermaid event that you had hosted, where you had rented out the whole movie theater to give these children the opportunity to have such a beautiful time, especially being that they were introducing, and I hate to make everything about color, but they were introducing a black mermaid. That was so beautiful. So now my question to you is, what can we do as a community in whole to make sure that your program maintains and sustains here in Fresno?
Yes.
Basically, right now, help.
Help.
You know, even if it's one kid, even if you say, you know what, even if it's $1, you know, because no matter what, Blakeney's Children's Foundation is going to happen. But what it does is it takes the burden off of me, of, you know, and my husband, you know, but, and we can do so much more. Like, I helped 150 kids, but I had more. I can only help so many kids because I don't have the funding that I need. I want to help any kid nationwide, wherever, you know, and I want them to know because they're the next generation.
Right.
And if they don't have their mind right, how can they be nice to their friends at school?
Right.
How can they respect their parents if they're grieving? So we're trying to take that burden from them so they can't use that at any point in their lives and let them know that, you know what, there are people out there that will help.
Yes.
And not asking for nothing in return.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I ask.
Okay, and like, so those, and I know that it's a lot of us, you know, that might not be in a financial situation to be able to give such a large donation. Is there any other type of services that we can offer, like volunteering?
Volunteer.
Yeah, or just even donating like foods or different things that we can afford if we can't afford that monetary donation?
You know, excuse me. It's so emotional to me.
You got it. You got it. Take your time.
Volunteer is the best thing that you can do because then you'll see. You know, like God says, you don't have to give money all the time.
No.
You can give your time.
That's right.
Give your time, and then you can see, and then it's going to motivate you. It's going to motivate somebody else. And tell a friend, tell anybody out there, if they're going through something, please get in contact with me. Please. But volunteering is the best thing that you can do.
And how would they go by volunteering?
They can call my office, come into my office. I'm at Vision View. They can come in.
View,
Yeah, I'm at Vision View. I have an office up there, and I have a phone number, a business phone they can call, and a website. However, I got all of them. So we can have it so they can be able to come in and do what they feel that's going to make them want to help a child.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll have all that. We have it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Her phone number, where Vision View is, her email, her website.
Yeah.
So you guys write it down so you guys can get a chance to either donate your time or monetary, because it don't have to be a lot of money. It could be $10 a month. It could be $20 a month. It could be whatever you may have. But it's going to be helping other children. And that's what it's all about, helping someone else. For my nephew and for all the other kids that's lost a parent. Kendra?
Thank you for that. That is awesome. You know, not a lot of people will step up and do things like that. You know, some people can just keep it selfish and be angry, but you know, you did not do that. And I wouldn't mind investing in that too. I will give and give and give to something like that. So I want your information too.
Definitely.
Oh,
beautiful.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, before we leave, I'm going to just let you guys know that that's my sister.
Yeah.
And I lost my son a year before she lost hers. That's where this talk show comes in at.
Yeah.
It's DM Entertainment. My son was Deshaun Martin.
Right.
That's what gets me up every single day to do what I do, because we want to help others. We want to help others with their business. We want to help others with cancer. We want to help others with their kids that's lost someone. We want to help women with the self-care. like Paula, she's coming to help us with the self-care too. It's different ways we can do to help each other, and that's what the Let's Talk show is all about, helping others and each other. I love you guys. I'm Lashonda Lee. This is Lily. This is Cicely. And this is the beautiful Suzette. This is Kendra. And it was the beautiful Paula. And we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. And we will see you next week. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we will see you next week.